It's nostalgia. Bong hits. Wow. We're back with another one. I'm a highway star. Good morning, everyone. We're back with another one. Oh, shit. No one's going to take my girl. You can have her till the end. Honestly. I'll have her till the end. Honestly. You can have my girl. Pain in the fucking ass. They all are. Anyway, you can't have my car, though. I'm a highway star, you know. I'll never sell my car. I'd sell a girlfriend, wouldn't sell a car. Anyway, so we're back with another one. I want to talk about two sets in specific that have started to run up in the past 2 days. Paldea Evolved and Twilight Masquerade. I was saying to pick these up, I think in the 300s. I finally came over to the dark side of Paldea Evolved. And it's looking like it's going to continue to run. It's looking like Paldea could really catch up with Chilling Reign, which is crazy. But when you do give it the $2,000 Magikarp chase card, yeah, that'll do that. Anyway, so Paldea's went from like 3 to like 375 now. One of my good friends bought a box like right before it went up. I was trying to find one before it went up. I ended up finding some Twilight though. Twilight went from 250 to like 280. So not like a crazy raise, but Twilight's going up there. Especially if there's no reprints coming in. Obsidian Flames, man. Fucking that set. I bought it back at like 140 or 150. It's now 250, which is crazy. Crazy to see that. Yeah, so we're seeing some of these sets really move up and start to cook. And I know a lot of people said, well, Twilight's going to get a reprint. Twilight's going to get a reprint. Don't buy it. And I was going to buy like 3 or 4 more boxes too, but I did take that warning into concern. But I just kind of figured, you know what? I might as well grab at least 2 boxes because who knows what'll happen, And so far, it's proving to be that it doesn't look like Twilight's getting much of a reprint either. But I don't know, man. There's just like a war of news right now, and who knows? Twilight might get a reprint, but I still figured at the 250, you really can't go wrong with that box. I've watched it just run up since the hundreds, man, and I'm sick of watching Twilight run up without owning any position in it when I believed in it back at $100 to do good. The entire time I believed in Twilight. Until in the beginning I didn't believe in it at first, and then like the rest of the time I pretty well believed in it and just watched it run up. One of my friends had a bet, they're like, that box would never break 150, bro. I'm like, oh, it'll break 150. I'm like, you better bet your ass it'll break 150. And then it hit like 150, then 200, now 250, now 280. So, yeah, it's definitely creeping up there. Twilight proving to be a good set. But this gets you to my next point is a lot of investors are shocked by this. It's like a big change to them, which is understandable. People get set in a certain way that, it's just not doing, like most of these sets just aren't doing like what they think or they're going to do. Like, even myself with Chilling, I'm surprised. I am surprised to see Paldea run up to almost Chilling Reign levels. I mean, we're almost at 400 a box. Chilling's at, the 400, like 20-ish. It's like kind of somewhere in that range. And just seeing that is pretty wild that Chilling Reign is, kind of lacking. But At the same time, it still should do really well long term. But Paldea, we could see Paldea pass it. I mean, it's a tough call. I mean, just strictly out of the main chase card, Magikarp doing so well that you know. I don't know, man. I think Paldea could run to like the 450s, 500s, 600s, and that not really be a big deal. I mean, the set is kind of stacked. The booster box looks sick, you know. So, I mean, right now, I mean, if you can find any that are for sale at like 320, 350, I'd say pick them up. But same thing with Twilight Masquerade. If you find them at like 250 or less, I'd say pick them up. Um, Same with Prismatic, man. Like, a lot of people were debating. And I mean, hey, if you take the advice in this channel, buy Prismatic in the 200s for like a UPC and it collapses, just like realize they'll print it for a while. And then, like, you wait fucking 2 or 3 years and you won't be holding the bag anymore. But a lot of people are like this with 151 where they're so bullish on the UPCs. And it's just like, man, if those were to get a reprint, that price would crash kind of hard. I mean, not super hard, but it would still probably drop into like the 250-ish range. But yeah, it's just a lot of people were shocked by this. I think a lot of people are shocked to see Paldea Evolved outperform 151 technically. I mean, in my opinion, it's more of a safer product. Where, you know, I was just saying this on the channel. You have 151 UPCs, I would try to trade them for a Paldea Evolved booster box because that is the more safer route, in my opinion. And anyone that doesn't agree with me, I will trade you a 151 UPC for your Paldea Evolved booster box. So, yeah, that's like me kind of overpaying a little bit. But either way, it's a wild landscape right now. But I think we're just living in the era where it's just like the coolness of the box really does affect its value, you know? And, well, age, but it's like with Ultra Modern, age isn't really seeming to matter. It's wild to see, but, you know, it is not seeming to matter as much as, you know, because like you would expect like battle styles right now. If you go by age, you would expect battle styles to be like 300 a box now, you know, and it's only like 220. So it's like these Scarlet and Violet sets have just done well. I mean, really well. I mean, I know there was a mindset not that long ago that Scarlet and Violet era boxes would never pass like a set like battle styles. I mean, that was like a legit mindset not that long ago. You couldn't really be faulted for believing that. It just, you know, it is what it is. Pokemon usually, well, not all the time, but most of the time, it usually is better with age. Like the older the box is, genuinely the more valuable it is. And that's why I break the question with Evolving Skies, because it really has the cool factor. It has the desirability that we all agree it's one of the best sets. You know, and if age starts to not really matter, I mean, it's still getting older, but if age starts to not matter, should Evolving Skies be $8,000 like Team Up? You know what I'm saying? Like, just like an interesting way to like look at it and think about it. But yeah, should Evolving Skies be as much as Team Up? I mean, it's just as cool. You know, I mean, both the chase cards in both sets are pretty awesome. So I don't know, like. I think we can definitely argue that Evolving Skies and Team Up are like a league above all the other Sword and Shield and SV era sets. So yeah, it's an interesting way to look at things because we really are kind of like in the era of the coolness of the box and the chase card value and PSA 10 and regular, you know, values. And yeah, it's far out there. Some of the prices in this market make like 0 cents, like Prismatic being 220 a UPC and 151 being 350, 400. Like, it's, that to me is wild. But yeah, who knows though? Like I said, things are wild, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this market in the next, couple months to see if things get worse or if we get some reprints and things drop. But shit, man, it's looking wild. It doesn't look like there's anything that could just crash the market at this point. I mean, hard to tell, but it's definitely pretty fucking wild times. I mean, I think we can all agree on that. That there are so many Pokemon products, we're all just like, damn, we should have bought that, or damn, we should have held on to that longer, And that is why I've kind of froze up my assets, and I don't really sell much anymore. I mean, I'm doing a trade today I'm trading a 151 UPC for a prismatic UPC, some money, and the Squirtle IR, which I think is a good trade, in my opinion, just to slowly offload some of my 151 for safer investments, just in case. But yeah, it's wild seeing how bullish people really are on 151. I mean, holy hell. It is something else. But I don't want to sound like I'm beating a dead horse here, but man, it gets to the point where something gets so expensive, you're just like, is there even any more room left? I don't know. Like with Evolving Skies, I can see that, but 151, it's just like, I'm kind of lacking on it because it's just like, dude, fucking, if you're already paying like $550 for a 151 Pokemon Center ETB, like, how much more room can it run? I mean, I understand it can go to 1,000, but I have a hard time getting past that. I understand that it can happen, and I'm sure probably like 10 years later, it probably will. But the fact that it could happen in like another year is pretty wild. But I don't know, man. I guess we'll see what happens. But to me, I don't know. 151 being so expensive is just, it's a tough pill to accept of like, I don't know, that's even a thing right now. That it's considered more valuable than prismatic is, you have to admit, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, it does because like of the fucking print run and stuff of prismatic, and obviously prismatic's being printed, 151's not for right now. Yeah. It's something else. It really is. Now, here's my hint in my videos. 151 is not being printed for right now. But we'll see. Either way, I still think it's a good idea to trade your 151 for some other stuff. Especially if you bought a lot of it, at least diversify. And just like some of the shit I was telling you guys to do. If you don't own a lot, like 10 or 10 UPCs, who cares? See what happens. Fuck it. Shit'll go up, shit'll go down, So, either way, that's just my best advice for this video. I would also be trying to trade your UPCs for like Evolving Skies ETBs with like the window tins. I would try to go for those, bro, because I think those are just such a better play at the end of the day. I mean, when you look at like every other item that you can invest in right now in Pokemon, you can almost guarantee the Evolving Skies ETB with the window tin will probably be 1,000. So why not just go with that? You know what I mean? Like, why overthink it and like fuck with any of these new sets when you could just stick with the safe Evolving Skies route? You know what I mean? I don't know. A lot of it doesn't make sense, but that's, in my opinion, the best route to go because it's probably not going to let you down. The Evolving Skies route, which is Evolving Skies and Prismatic Evolutions, and kind of being like, well, these are probably the two best sets right now to be picking up, especially the fucking Evolving ETBs. Like Prismatic, who knows what the fuck will happen with it. But I will say it's just a better built set than fucking 151. But either way, it is what it is. So that's just where things are. Um, I still just think, 151, not 151, evolving is pretty much your safest route, man. Those fucking ETBs are just killer. And I don't see them getting any cheaper. So, anyway, that's all we have for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. There's some words of wisdom for the day and getting this party started. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. We're out.